Hi, hello, this is Kazrisk, and right now you're watching another Let's Play here on youtube.com/Kazrisk, and today we're going to be continuing more coverage of Super Mario Maker with another level that I made, and we're going to go and hop on over to Core Spot. So let's go here, let's go there. What you see there is a level that I made that I showcased yesterday, so you can hop over to youtube.com/Kazrisk and find it there. But today we're going to be continuing on with another amiibo-based Super Mario Bros. Level. The continuation, we started in the ground theme and underwater theme. We went forward to the underground theme. Now we're in the airship. We're approaching Bowser's Castle. We're trudging onward through the Mushroom Kingdom to kill that King Koopa. And what better way to do that than by going on an airship? And so what I really wanted to experiment with this level was the concept of being a spring that can't make the jumps. And so throughout this level there's going to be lots of places where by your own power you cannot make the jump. You need something else to make the jump for you, and thus you are a broken spring. And so let's play it and we'll kind of see how that applies to the level, and then we'll go ahead and we'll hop into the editor mode and I'll show some behind the scenes stuff, and as always we'll wrap it out. And I'll invite you to share your levels down below, and I'll play them online. But immediately right off the bat we have this whole pirate ship or airship, and I give you lots of opportunities to be this spring. So see, you're a little spring, huh? Look at that. But if you try here to make this jump, oh, I can't even accidentally do it. It's so easy now. It's just second nature. You have to use that bullet coming out there, that cannon bomb to make the jump. And man, that ambulance outside is just roaring. Sorry, as I say, and almost every time you hear that, whoever's in that situation is probably at a greater inconvenience than you. But then you hop on over here, and once again, if you were to wait, real quick, let's try. If you were to hop down there, there's no way you can make that jump. And I actually, here, let's try. Yeah, you can't. Maybe you can make that. It's definitely not, like, you're not supposed to do it that way. Oh, that sucks. That's embarrassing. It's my own level. But, let's wait for that a bit. So you hop onto the ship. You become the broken spring. And even this, like, you can't get up to the next ship without using these other platforms to get up there. I wanted to find lots of ways to smack you in the face with your inability to jump super high. So here you have to take the cloud. You can take the cloud down here, and you can even fly it over here, and you can get all those coins that are really fun. I love the little flying coins, especially shooting them out of cannons and stuff. And so yeah, you can't fly any farther there. You can kind of get a foreshadowing of what's going to happen soon. But the arrow and excuse me, and all of the happiness coming out of this pipe kind of tells you this is where you need to go next. And so you come down here and you're like, wait a second, I went too far down. I need to jump back up onto the airships. And so you go here and make sure you're a spring. I kind of slap you in the face there where you can't grab that coin. And you come over here, and if you try to jump up there, you can't. Even if you run and you jump, oh, you can't do it. You need to use this Koopa. And he screams. And you need to give birth to a new spring, thus the baby sound, which helps you get up. And so then you have this staircase here, which I added those guys in for a little bit of a challenge to get up the stairs. Not too much of a challenge, but just enough to make you really think. And hopefully people don't jump there, because that's a blind jump, that's a fall. The arrows are supposed to tell you that you need to go up here, and once again you can't make that jump unless you find that hidden block there. And so then I give you lots of power-ups here. The music tells you it's going to be a boss fight, and you go up here and you see Bowser Jr. And if you have to fight Bowser Jr., because if you try to run and jump up there to the pipe, you can't get it. You're going to need his clown car. And so you have to kill him. And if you get hit, there's a couple power-ups there. And so you hit him. And you go and you can hop in. And then you can get up here to the power-up, or to the pipe, and warp pipe out of there. And as always, I have another party section. And so this is kind of the nirvana of where all the springs live. They're all in here hanging out, having a party. There's power blocks, so you can get all the coins down. And yeah, they're flying all over the place. They're rubbing it in your face that they're not broken. But then you go forward and you have the final boss fight of the level. You move forward here, And once again, you can't make that jump unless you get the help of this Koopa. And so now you can jump up there. And then once again, you can't jump over and get past Bowser unless you hop over these Koopas. And so you do that, jump, 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 jump. And then once again, can't reach the end of the level. Oh, crap. Yo, get out of my way, Bowser. Oh, man. And so you go on there. And then you go up to, you're a dead broken spring, so you hop up the stairs, the stairway to heaven. The choir music plays, and you go up to be reunited with all the other springs. And as you can actually see there at the bottom of the screen, and to the very far right, there's a bunch of flying springs up in the sky. It's kind of their little heaven, where all the springs go when they die. And so I'll show that even better right here in the edit mode. But it was a really fun level to design, and to kind of think of that concept of you can't go any farther in this level unless you figure out how to jump over obstacles. And so see, there's that the spring heaven that I was talking about. And so let's go back here to the beginning though. And so immediately right off the bat, once you get the spring thing, you can't get up to this ship unless you go on the platforms there. And as always, I kind of like to make it so it's not just normal brick patterns. It's like something unique and special. Like, it wouldn't make sense for a box to be there, and it wouldn't make sense for that crate to be there, because that's more for an inside interior thing. It makes sense for that to kind of be a structure above the ship. And even like putting these little fire things, there's a reason that the ships are flying. I don't think there's a ship in this level that doesn't have that. And it's little touches like that that not only make it look like the ships are flying and kind of blasting through the air, but as you kind of saw earlier where I died here, it makes it a little bit more of a platforming challenge. The cool thing is, oh no, originally the thing was if you did come up here, you could get this one up, and originally you could jump up there, which kind of took away from the whole concept of you needing to be a spring and use these platforms to get up here. And so then you come up here, and if you really try to, I think you can get up here and get that Koopa. But I kind of put the coins in there to kind of hint at the fact that you need to jump off something. It's not one continuous strand of string or of coins. It's kind of that double arc thing right there. And so you see right there, and then you see right there that it arches over. And so, and then yeah, you can't get up here. You can't get over to the bridge. You need to advance forward here. And then you have this kind of perfectly symmetrical thing. And here's a really cool touch, in case you haven't noticed it while you're making Super Mario Maker levels, is if at any point you kind of want there to be a symmetrical look, or you want something to look a certain way, I'll show you. As you draw things, see, like right there, this little thing popped up here, and you can move it wherever you want. So I can move it right there to look cool. But say I wanted it to be everywhere on this ship, like I wanted this ship to be full out, full of pipes, I can click the left trigger and then duplicate it and go all over the place. Or if I don't want those to be there, I can duplicate one of these blank ones and copy it there. Oops. And so I did the same thing there, where I copied that and pasted it there, so you kind of had that look there. And overall, that makes, I think, it look much nicer. And there's sometimes I do like Nintendo's randomly generated pipes and little aesthetic touches, but a lot of the times I kind of take things into my own hands. So then you have the munchers there, just kind of reinforcing that you can't get farther without using the cloud. A little bit of bridge here so you can enjoy those flying coins. And then once again, the symmetrical look of the two flags, the two pipes, and then the two ribbon dividers. And so let's go ahead and drag Mario down here. And I forget what's down here. Oh yeah, and so then you kind of have that classic World 1 vibe, because even though I've already used that level 1 vibe in my other levels, when you play online, people don't play your levels into chunks of worlds. They only play your one level, and it's always random. And so this could be someone's very first impression of me, and it could be the only level they ever play by me. And so I don't mind kind of reusing aspects from previous levels, as long as I do it sparingly, because people may only be playing the one level. And so I use that again, and it's just a really nice format for blocks and stuff. It looks aesthetically pleasing, and it's a nice way to hide a few things. And you have the flying Goomba there. And then once again, as I mentioned, you need to use that spring. I put the baby noise in there because I think it's kind of like giving birth to a new spring, which is kind of a gross concept, or a very beautiful concept depending on how you look at it. Yeah, so then you have that there. And once again, I always kind of say that I do things in the style of everything kind of goes on these big bold lines here to be the spring, and I noticed that it doesn't align here, but that's because I had to do certain things where I had Mario's trace jump, and I needed it to be the perfect distance for you to do that. But yeah, things stop here at the spring, and you go up and you go forward. And then right here, I needed to put the Bowser music right off the bat because I want people to kind of get the concept that they needed to prepare for something bad coming up here. And so you get the coins, you get enough power-ups, you have to kind of, there's a little bit of a platforming challenge with the Koopas going back and forth. I kind of viewed them as guards for Bowser Jr., like they were the guards going back and forth as you entered into his royal chamber. And so you go up there and you have Bowser, Prince Koopa, and I really wanted to make sure that the Bowser music kept playing, and so as you can see I put it absolutely everywhere so it doesn't stop playing at all. And then on Bowser Jr. is the cat punch icon, and so every time you punch him it's gonna have that cat paw. Normally if you put this on Bowser Jr. like that, then every time he's in the screen and as he's pursuing you and as you're fighting him, the music will keep playing, and then when he dies the music goes away, which is kind of a cool touch. But I wanted him to have that cat paw thing, and so I just had to put it everywhere else, which is a little bit of an inconvenience, but better safe than sorry. And so once again though, you have the platforms there in case he kind of flies around. There's plenty of opportunities to hit him. Once again, each platform's a different color, which I think is just a cool touch. And then the springs on the side kind of tell you that there's power-ups over there to become a spring again if you get hit by him. And so then you come over here. Oh wait, no, we gotta go and we gotta show off the whole, just briefly, we gotta show off the party room and just how I made that, because yeah, the moment you walk in the party music plays. Originally I had it like the kind of Bowser thing where it was on each coin and each spring, but that made the music kind of stutter, and so I just put it on the entrance thing there. And then yeah, the POW blocks, and it's just kind of a party room. And it's right over here, actually, which is why this is so far away. Like if you jump off this right here, yeah, you can't even see it. Like it's just far enough away that you can't see it, which I like. And then if you're in here, as far as I know, yeah, you can't see outside of the question blocks. It's all question blocks, which takes a little bit of effort to go ahead and make all that, but it really helps make it look, I think, better. That you can't see the other things out there unless you want there to be foreshadowing. And then yeah, you just kind of have a pretty simple layout here leading up to the final boss fight. You have a 1-up there, a couple 1-ups there because it's a tough boss fight, and then a couple power-ups because you're gonna need the power-ups because it's a pretty tough boss fight if you don't know what you're doing. Originally I had it so you could actually jump over here, and I had some little power-ups and coins, but then it looked really awkward to get back up here, and I didn't want people spending a lot of time over here. I wanted them to go ahead and face King Koopa and finish out the level. And so I forced people to move forward, jump on the Koopas, as I said, and then you get over here to, once again, a place where you need to hit that block and make the jump. I mean, every single jump, I think, that allows you to progress forward in the level is a jump based off of you can't do it by yourself. And then you jump up here, you go in the clouds, you get coins, and then the choir music plays on the first cloud jump to kind of imply, yep, you've entered heaven, you've moved on to the next life, and you're ready to be a fixed spring in the many springs of Super Mario Brothers. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of behind the scenes look at the Broken Spring. I hope you go play it for yourselves, and when you do go play it, make sure you star it and leave a comment with your thoughts, or you can leave a comment section, or a comment in the comment section below with your thoughts and compliments or what you think I could do better with the levels, and then also if you played it and if you liked it. And also leave your course ID in the comment section below, and I'll play your courses on youtube.com/Kazrisk and show them off to the whole world, so you'll get more plays on your game, on your levels, and I'll get more views for my channel. And so it's a win-win-win situation. But yeah, of course, subscribe, like the video, and man, that ambulance, come on guys, be cool. Can you guys just all turn off the ambulance for a little bit while I record? Obviously this is more important. Sheesh. Anyway, but yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and share the video with all your friends and family and your dogs. And I'll be back tomorrow with more YouTube coverage, more Let's Plays. But in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye, guys.